Did you know that a single buffalo can eat up to 35 pounds of vegetation in a day? That's as heavy as a medium-sized dog. It's hard to imagine, isn't it? Welcome to the realm of the buffalo, a creature of titanic proportions with a diet to match. These giants roam the grasslands, their massive bodies a testament to the abundance of their habitat. But it's not just their size that sets them apart. It's also their insatiable appetite, which plays a critical role in shaping the ecosystems they inhabit. Buffalo are nature's lawnmowers, consuming vast quantities of grass each day. This constant grazing keeps the grasslands in check, preventing them from becoming overgrown and ensuring a balanced ecosystem. It's a vital role that only these behemoths are equipped to handle. Their habitat, the grasslands, are a sea of green, stretching as far as the eye can see. This is the buffalo's domain, a place where they can roam freely, grazing to their heart's content. These grasslands are more than just a source of food for the buffalo. They're also their home, their playground, and their refuge. But the buffalo's relationship with the grasslands is not one-sided. In return for the bounty of food they provide, the buffalo help to fertilize the soil with their droppings, ensuring the continuous growth of lush vegetation. It's a perfect example of nature's balance, a symbiotic relationship where both parties benefit. And yet, there's so much more to these grassland giants than their size and diet. They're also incredibly resilient, capable of surviving in harsh conditions and defending themselves against predators. They're social animals living in large herds and demonstrating complex behaviors, and they've played a crucial role in human history, serving as a source of food, clothing, and tools for centuries. So, let's delve deeper into the world of these grassland titans. Prepare to be amazed by their strength, their resilience, and their vital role in shaping our planet's ecosystems. It's a journey you won't want to miss. Imagine a creature so mighty, it can shape the very landscape it calls home. Welcome to the world of grassland behemoths, where the buffalo reigns supreme, shaping and molding the ecosystem in a role far more significant than you might imagine. These burly beasts, with their thundering hooves and shaggy coats, are the architects of the grasslands, their presence and habits influencing the very fabric of their surroundings. How, you may ask? Well, it all starts with their diet. Buffalo are grazers, feasting on the lush grasslands they inhabit. But their grazing is not just about satisfying their hefty appetites. In fact, it plays a critical role in maintaining the health and vitality of the grasslands. When buffalo graze, they consume the older, coarse grass, making way for new, tender shoots to sprout. This constant rejuvenation keeps the grasslands thriving, a green oasis in an often unforgiving environment. Moreover, buffalo's grazing habits encourage plant diversity. As they munch their way across the plains, they allow sunlight to penetrate to the ground, sparking the growth of an array of different plant species. This variety, in turn, attracts a multitude of insect and bird species, enhancing the overall biodiversity of the grasslands. But the buffalo's role in shaping the ecosystem doesn't stop there. Their massive bodies carve paths through the vegetation, creating natural thoroughfares that other creatures use. And when the dry season hits, these paths can guide the way to precious water sources. Buffalo also contribute to the nutrient cycle. Their droppings, rich in undigested plant material, return essential nutrients to the soil, promoting plant growth and maintaining the health of the grasslands. So you see, the mighty buffalo is much more than a grassland behemoth. It's a caretaker, a gardener, a pathfinder, and a fertilizing agent. Its role in maintaining the ecosystem is both vast and vital. But that's not all these magnificent beasts contribute to the ecosystem. Can one buffalo influence the life of 200 different species? The answer will surprise you. The behemoths of the grasslands, the buffalo, are not just the giants of the savanna, but also its architects. Their influence on biodiversity is vast and profound. Far from being solitary creatures, buffaloes are the linchpin of a thriving ecosystem teeming with life, from the smallest insects to the largest predators. Take a moment to picture this. A buffalo wallows in a mud hole, a seemingly mundane activity. But this wallowing does more than just provide relief from the heat. It creates a microhabitat, a small wetland that becomes a breeding ground for frogs, insects, and a variety of aquatic plants. And it doesn't stop there. The buffalo's grazing habits also play a vital role in shaping the grasslands. By selectively feeding on certain plants, they prevent any single plant species from dominating the landscape. This allows for a greater diversity of plant life, which in turn supports a wider range of insects, birds, and other animals. Speaking of birds, have you ever noticed small birds hitching a ride on a buffalo's back? These are oxpecker birds, and they have a symbiotic relationship with the buffalo. The birds feed on the ticks and parasites that infest the buffalo's skin, providing a cleaning service for the buffalo while securing a source of food for themselves. But the buffalo's contribution to biodiversity is not just about what's on its back or under its feet. Their dung serves as a nutrient-rich hotspot for a host of organisms. Dung beetles, for example, rely on buffalo droppings for both food and a place to lay their eggs. In this way, each buffalo becomes a walking, grazing, wallowing ecosystem in its own right. From the birds in the sky to the beetles in the soil, a multitude of species owe their survival to the presence of these grassland behemoths. So, can one buffalo influence the life of 200 different species? Absolutely. The buffalo is not just a participant in the circle of life, it is a catalyst. Now let's explore how these creatures have adapted to survive in the wild. What if I told you buffalo can run faster than a horse? Yes, you heard that right. These enormous beasts of the grasslands, despite their bulky stature, possess an astonishing agility that often catches observers off guard. Let's delve into the buffalo's physical adaptations that contribute to their survival. Firstly, speed. Buffalo can reach speeds up to 35 miles per hour, outpacing many predators. This velocity, combined with their massive size, makes them formidable opponents in the wild. Their sheer strength is another survival tool. Buffalo are built like tanks, with a muscular hump over their shoulders providing power to their front legs. This aids in plowing through snow in winter and fending off predators. Their thick skin and dense fur provide insulation against harsh weather conditions, while their long, sharp horns serve as potent weapons against threats. But the buffalo's survival isn't solely reliant on physical prowess. Herd behavior plays a crucial role. Buffaloes live in large herds, providing security in numbers. When threatened, the herd forms a defensive circle, with the strong adult buffalo facing outward, horns ready, and the young and weak safely in the center. This formation is an impressive sight and an effective deterrent to predators. Buffaloes also display intricate social structures within their herds. They communicate through a series of grunts, bellows, and postures, helping to maintain order and cohesion. The herd's collective wisdom, passed down from generation to generation, guides them to water sources, grazing grounds, and safe zones. So, while the buffalo's physical strength is undeniably impressive, their survival strategy is a blend of brute force, speed, and social cooperation. They are a testament to the power of unity, demonstrating that there is strength in numbers. The buffalo's survival isn't just about physical strength, it's also about social bonds. Together they stand, run, and survive, ensuring the continued reign of these behemoths in the grasslands. Their tale is a compelling saga of strength, speed, and social bonds, a reminder of the power of unity in the face of adversity. Did you know that buffaloes have friends and foes within their herds? Now that's an intriguing thought, isn't it? Just like us, these grassland behemoths have a complex social structure filled with friendships, rivalries, and everything in between. Buffaloes live in large groups called herds, which can consist of hundreds of individuals. Within these herds, relationships are formed based on age, sex, and kinship. For instance, female buffaloes, or cows, form strong bonds with their offspring and other females in the herd. They often stick together, providing mutual support and protection. On the other hand, male buffaloes, or bulls, have a more competitive relationship. They engage in frequent battles for dominance, using their massive heads and sharp horns in fierce yet non-lethal confrontations. The winner earns the right to mate with the females, ensuring the survival of the strongest genes. But buffaloes don't just communicate through physical interactions. They also use a variety of vocalizations to express emotions, warn of danger, or call for help. From low grunts to high-pitched bellows, each sound has a specific meaning, forming a language that is as fascinating as it is complex. Buffaloes also have a unique way of expressing their mood visually. When they're relaxed, they'll often roll in the dirt, covering themselves in a thick layer of dust. This behavior, known as wallowing, not only helps to keep them cool and ward off pesky insects, but it also serves as a visual signal to others in the herd, indicating that all is well. But here's the most incredible part. Buffaloes aren't just social with their own kind, they also have intricate relationships with other species, including humans. Yes, you heard that right. Buffaloes have been working alongside humans for thousands of years, playing a crucial role in agriculture and transportation in many parts of the world. Their social interaction doesn't just end in their herds, but extends to their relationship with humans. So next time you see a buffalo, remember they're not just mindless beasts. They're social animals, deeply connected to their herds and their environment. And that, my friends, is the beauty of the buffalo. Have you ever wondered what role buffaloes play in human societies? The relationship between buffaloes and humans dates back thousands of years, entrenched in our history and culture, and continues to be vital today. Let's take a walk through time. Ancient civilizations such as the Indus Valley revered the buffalo, immortalizing it in their art and mythology. In Native American cultures, the buffalo was seen as a symbol of abundance and manifestation, providing not only nourishment, but also materials for shelter, tools, and clothing. Fast forward to the present day, and the buffalo's role has evolved but remains just as important. In many parts of the world, especially in Asia, buffaloes are the backbone of agriculture. Their strength and endurance make them ideal for tilling fields and hauling heavy loads. They are the unsung heroes, tirelessly working the land to help produce the food that feeds billions. But the relationship between buffaloes and humans is not just utilitarian. These majestic beasts have found their way into our hearts and homes. In some cultures, they are celebrated in festivals, their strength and vitality admired. In others, they are seen as part of the family, loved and cared for like any other member. Yet, the buffalo's significance extends beyond the physical realm. They are woven into the fabric of our folklore and our spirituality. In many societies, the buffalo is a symbol of resilience, strength, and abundance, inspiring awe and respect. Their image graces coins, stamps, and emblems, serving as a powerful symbol of national identity. So, you see, buffaloes are not just beasts of burden. They are a testament to our shared history, an emblem of our resilience and a symbol of our strength. They are an integral part of our world, shaping our societies in ways that are both visible and invisible. These grassland giants are more than just beasts of burden, they are an integral part of our world. What does the future hold for our grassland behemoths? It's a question that echoes through the windswept plains and rolling hills where these mighty creatures roam. Buffaloes, the titans of the grasslands, are at a critical juncture in their long history. Their existence is threatened by two major factors: habitat loss and hunting. As the human population expands, we encroach on their territories, shrinking the grasslands that have been their home for millennia. The vast prairies that once echoed with the thunderous stampede of buffalo hooves are now increasingly fragmented, leaving these giants with less room to roam. But it's not just habitat loss that's causing concern. Hunting, too, has played a significant role in their dwindling numbers. While hunting for food and resources is part of many indigenous cultures, it's the illegal hunting or poaching for sport or profit that is wreaking havoc on buffalo populations. So, what's being done to protect these grassland behemoths? Well, across the world, conservation efforts are taking root. Various organizations are stepping up their game, working tirelessly to secure the future of the buffalo. From establishing protected areas and national parks, to enforcing strict anti-poaching laws, these initiatives are all aimed at creating a safe haven for these incredible creatures. In addition to these initiatives, there's also a growing recognition of the buffalo's crucial role in maintaining biodiversity. Their grazing habits help to shape the landscape, fostering a rich variety of plant and animal life. This ecological importance is spurring on efforts to conserve their populations and restore them to their rightful place in the grasslands. Education, too, plays a key role. By raising awareness about the plight of the buffalo, we can foster a deeper understanding and respect for these animals. The more we learn, the more we realize just how interconnected we all are and why it's so important to protect our fellow inhabitants of this earth. So, what does the future hold for our grassland behemoths? It's a question that we all have a hand in answering. The survival of these magnificent creatures lies in our hands. Their future is our future. Let's ensure it's a bright one. So just how important are these 35-pound-a-day eaters to our ecosystems? Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've discovered. The mighty buffalo, an emblem of strength and survival, serves as a cornerstone of the grassland ecosystems. They are the architects of the plains, their grazing habits encouraging biodiversity by allowing a myriad of plant species to flourish. Their existence is a testament to resilience, employing cunning survival tactics to endure harsh environments and predators alike. We've learned about their complex social structures, the bond they share with their herd, and the vital role they play in human societies. Touching upon their uncertain future, we've underscored the importance of conservation efforts to ensure the survival of these grassland behemoths. As we wrap up, let's not forget the integral role these majestic creatures play in shaping our ecosystems. Remember to subscribe for more intriguing insights into our natural world, and let's continue to explore together.